Good morning, and welcome to the Intercontinental Hotel. My name is David Cameron, and I am the Director of Operations. It is a true pleasure to meet you, Miss Lawrence.
Good morning, Mr. Cameron. Thank you for having me. The pleasure is mine.
Please, have a seat and make yourself comfortable. Before we begin, may I offer you something to drink? We have still water, sparkling water, coffee, or tea.
Some sparkling water would be wonderful, thank you.
Of course. The purpose of our meeting today is to have a conversation about your experience and to see how you could be a part of our leadership team here at the Intercontinental. We have set aside about 45 minutes to an hour. Is that still suitable for you?
Yes, that works perfectly for me. Thank you.
To help us get started, could you please tell us a little about yourself and what inspired you to work in luxury hotels?
Certainly. I have been in the hospitality industry for over 9 years, starting as a front desk agent and growing into supervisory and management roles. I have a degree in hotel management. What truly inspires me is the chance to create unforgettable experiences for our guests. I love the challenge of not just meeting their expectations, but exceeding them, making their stay perfect.
That's excellent. Creating those special memories is the core of what we do here. Now, let's talk about the guest service manager role. In your own words, what do you think is the most important job for a person in this position at a 5-star hotel like ours?
I believe the most important job is to be the leader of the guest experience. It's about ensuring every guest feels important and cared for from the moment they arrive until they leave. This means leading the team to welcome guests warmly, solve any problems quickly, and always look for ways to add a personal touch to their stay.
That's a great way to put it. Can you tell me about your experience with handling very important guests, like celebrities or high-level executives? What is your approach?
My approach is based on privacy, careful planning, and anticipation. Before they arrive, I confirm all their preferences in detail. During their stay, my team and I are always available but never intrusive. For example, we might arrange a private check-in directly in their suite and make sure all departments know to be discreet, always protecting the guest's privacy.
Let's talk about a specific situation. Can you describe a time when a guest had a major complaint and you successfully managed to turn their experience into a positive one?
Of course. Once, a family arrived very tired after a long flight, and their interconnecting rooms were not ready. They were very upset. I listened carefully, apologized sincerely, and immediately offered them access to our executive lounge with complimentary drinks and snacks while we prepared their rooms. I also arranged for a small gift for their children to be placed in the room. The family was very grateful and later wrote a complimentary letter about the service.
Excellent. What is the very first thing you do when you see a guest is upset or angry?
The first thing I do is listen calmly. I let the guest explain everything without interrupting them. I make sure my body language shows I care and that I am focused entirely on them. Just listening properly can often help to calm the situation down.
Beyond solving problems, we aim to create wonderful surprises. Can you give an example of a time you went above and beyond to make a guest feel special?
Yes. I noticed in our system that a regular guest was returning for her birthday. I worked with the housekeeping and food and beverage teams. We decorated her room with flowers and balloons, and our pastry chef prepared a personalized birthday cake. When she entered the room, she was genuinely surprised and delighted by the gesture.
How do you handle a very busy situation? For example, when there is a long line at check-in and several guests are waiting for your attention at once?
I stay calm and use clear communication. I would quickly acknowledge each guest with a smile and a polite "I will be right with you." Then, I would help the guest with the quickest request first, or if possible, I would guide another guest to a different counter. The key is to make sure no one feels ignored.
The luxury hotel industry is always changing. How do you keep your knowledge fresh and learn about new guest expectations?
I regularly read industry reports and follow leading luxury travel experts online. I also like to visit other luxury establishments to see their service standards. I then share these new ideas with my team to see how we can adapt and improve.
This role requires close teamwork with other departments. How would you work with the housekeeping or food and beverage teams to ensure a perfect guest experience?
I believe we are one team with one goal: guest satisfaction. I build strong, respectful relationships with the heads of other departments. If a guest has a special request, I speak with the department head directly to ensure we understand each other perfectly. Good communication and mutual respect are the keys.
What, in your opinion, is the single most important quality for a guest service manager to have, and why?
I believe it is empathy. If you can truly understand how a guest is feeling, you can connect with them in a genuine way. This helps you provide the right service, solve problems effectively, and make them feel truly valued. It's the foundation of luxury service.
Where do you see yourself in your career in the next 3 to 5 years?
In the next 3 to 5 years, I see myself continuing to develop as a strategic leader within guest services. My goal is to master this role, contributing significantly to elevating our guest satisfaction scores and team engagement. I then aim to progress into a director-level position, where I can have a greater influence on service strategy, standards, and training across multiple outlets or the entire property.
Sophie, we have covered a lot of ground today, and my questions are complete. Now, it is your turn. Is there anything about the role, the team, or the hotel culture that you would like to ask me?
Thank you, Mr. Cameron. I do have a question. Could you tell me about the support and training opportunities for a manager in this role? How does the hotel help its leaders grow and develop?
That is an excellent question. We are very committed to our team's growth. We provide regular training sessions and have a mentorship program. My door is always open for guidance, and we encourage our managers to take ownership and make decisions. We see every challenge as a chance to learn and improve. It is a very supportive environment.
That sounds like a wonderful culture to be a part of. Thank you for explaining that.
You are most welcome. Is there anything else you would like to ask?
No, that was my main question. Thank you.
Well, Sophie, thank you once again for your time today. It was a genuine pleasure to speak with you and learn more about your experience and your passion for service. You have given us a lot of positive things to consider. The next step in our process will be a final interview. You can expect to hear from our Human Resources Department with an update within the next week.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cameron. I truly appreciate your time and the opportunity. The possibility of joining the Intercontinental team is very exciting. Have a wonderful day.
And you as well, Sophie. Take care, and we will be in touch soon.